needs to be aware too, as you know, for us when we're at a gig, there's somebody always recording you.
That's true. Facebook Live
a lot, right?
I've typed in like the groups that I played with just randomly after a weekend. I'm like, fuck, that's me right there.
Yeah.
Like,
and even when you're at a gig, you see people sitting down like this, and you know you're on Facebook Live when they're like this, and you're like, you know, you're on right there, and you're like, oh shit.
I keep thinking, why are they recording us? We sound like ass.
Well, see, and that's where you guys, you know, you yourself and the group, you guys have to practice. That's why I'm really grateful that the Mariachis that I play with right now gives a shit about how they sound.
That's good.
And what was our whole point of this podcast to begin with? The Phoenix area, and that was just like,
not giving a shit.
You're not giving a shit. And finally, there's groups out there, you know, there's certain musicians that give a shit.
They care. They take it very seriously. They carry themselves really well. Mm-hmm. So we're not gonna be able after a while soon to talk about anybody in Phoenix.
No,
it's starting to turn that tide a little bit.
I hope so, because it just takes one, you know, where I think when you figure out, damn, how are they stealing? You know, how are they getting all the business? Not stealing, because then stealing is underpaid. That's another subject we'll talk about next time. Underbidding everybody else just to get the freaking $20, whatever they're getting. So, anyways, and then we're also going to talk on our next podcast about self-worth,
charging, time, your time, what you bring to the table. So yeah, we'll do the next podcast in like 6 months?
Yeah, probably no.
Probably 6 months?
No. Hey, I'm already moved in.
Let's do a podcast right now.
Let's do a podcast. Okay, let's schedule it. Okay, July.
July 20th. Oh, fuck, I gotta go to Guadalajara in July. Like, God damn it.
No. I'm going to Tucson this year for the Mariachi conference, and they're bringing it back at the TCC.
I heard about that.
Yes, so I don't know.
I'm happy about that.
I'm just glad that it's going back to where it all began. I don't know. Is it going to go back to its roots? It's probably not. It's going to take a while before.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't think that what we probably don't want. Here's what I don't. I don't want it to be just a fucking free-for-all like it was the last couple of years before.
That was horrible. I'm glad they took that shit out of the casino.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, you can play here and you can play in the next year, and then, no, guys, go play out in the fucking parking lot and play that bullshit out there.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
I mean, at least at TCC, you could have an open area. Everyone felt safe.
Yeah.
Felt comfortable.
I don't think since I have been in the casino, I don't think anybody, unless I'm not aware, but I don't think anybody fucked it up for anybody.
No, I don't think so.
Everybody was.
There were a couple of incidences in the last few years that I can remember where you have kids underage drinking, getting thrown out of the casino. Mm-hmm. Myself, like back in 2015, I got so shit-faced at the conference, and people told me I was blacked out, and people would tell me like I was having conversations. I was just a happy drunk, and I'm just like, who did I talk to? And like I come back the next Saturday, they're like, Sterling, are you okay? And I'm just like, oh shit, what happened? Did I start any fights with anybody? They're like, no, dude, you're like the happiest drunk ever. You're talking to everybody.
Me, I just fall asleep. It's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, just out.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, let's go party. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, and then I'm knocked the hell
passed out, snoring. Yeah. Oh my god, you snore. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he actually slept. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I slept in the same room on a separate bed. Let's make that distinction.
Yeah.
But I was like passing out, and all I hear is like a semi truck going off next to me. And I'm like, God damn! I know that I snore, but how does this motherfucker sing opera with a nose like that?
But that's because you gave me too much to drink. I remember drinking way too much.
Oh, I was buying everybody scotch.
Yeah, and that's why. Don't give me alcohol.
So I am a troublemaker, man. So I bought Mario, bought Angel. I was buying everybody scotch, and before I knew it, everybody was fucking gone.
Yeah,
it was gone. And even me, I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and go jam. I grabbed somebody's vihuela. I don't even know, some poor kid. Give me your vihuela. Give me that shit. And then I'm just jamming out there. And I was like, whose vihuela am I holding? I'm like, whose vihuela is this? Take it back.
Oh my
poor
god.
little shit. I'm sorry if I did that to you, man.
Yeah.
So, right. You got to get going.
Yeah.
You have a practice. Any last words for the first podcast 2020?
I
keep
promise.
Consistent.
Yes, I promise, guys. It's because I just moved into a new house. That we'll talk about Guadalajara, how it went down in 2019, the groups that we got to meet, and I have one big gripe about that. A group that performed that won at the Teatro de Gollado, because they select who's going to perform for the all mariachi show or whatever. So anyway, we'll get to that, but I promise to all my viewers, I will be here, and it's going to be a great year. Let's make 2020 a great year for all mariachis.
Yes.
Stay positive.
I need to work more.
No violence. Jason has been trying his hardest to be nice, but he jacked it up already.
If you follow me on Facebook, or if you're one of my Facebook friends, you know I already failed miserably. I tried so hard to be nice.
What you told our friend Oscar Madrid? Congratulations, to that mariachi that performed at Carnegie Hall.
Sola Azteca?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Yeah, well, I was... Okay, so before you go, we'll finish with this awful story. I was sitting all weekend just chilling, and I see all these posts. He's like, I'm in New York. I'm Cholo in New York, right? Southside Tucson in New York. And I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty dope. I like that.
Wearing Jordans in New York?
Yeah, Jordans in New York, going to the Chino markets, and it's all good.
I love you, boo-boo.
Oh, man. By Monday, that shit was still on Facebook.
You were over it, right? You were over it?
I was sitting there like a Tourette's, like a kid with Tourette's, trying not to have an outburst in like a church. And I'm just sitting there, fuck, and I couldn't help myself. And so he had a panoramic view of like the New York skyline.
Yeah.
And then I just in my brain, without any effort, like I just remember the day after tomorrow. And you remember how like the tide comes in because of the global warming, and then it just freezes over. And I was just like, remember this movie? I hope this happens to you right now. And all your fancy positive, look at me, I'm in New York bullshit. And I was like, fuck you.
Oh my god.
I couldn't
that's why mariachis, we never advance, because there's always somebody that just chops you.
And he laughed. I know that when he probably looked at that, he was just like, I'm a motherfucker.
That's funny, man.
Because it all comes from a good place.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's all funny.
It's like, would you rather have that, or would you rather me be like, oh, congratulations, and secretly hate you? No, that's not me at all. I'm like, man, fuck your New York trip. But like, I would do anything for you.
Yeah.
I'm your friend.
Yeah.
Right? You call me up tomorrow, you need me, guess what? I'm there. Actually, I have been there. I played a couple of shows in Tucson just because they asked. I was
there you go.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. And I was happy to do it.
Puro tapatío.
Old group. That's one thing I need to do this year. I need to work more. I do need to work more. And kind of sort of need to get with a group. I think I'm ready.
I hope so.
I'm like a hoe who's now trying to turn himself into a housewife. I think that I'm finally there. I think I'm finally ready to be in a group again. I don't know. We'll see. Last time I tried it, it didn't go over so well. I really couldn't do it.
So you're going from an adult filmmaker to Susie homemaker now.
I'm gonna try. Can I try? Someone give me a chance. Give me a chance.
Yes. Somebody get this guy a job,
Just
please.
give me a job. I'll be nice. I'll show up. I'll be on time. I won't say shit. If you ask me a theory question, I'll very politely explain.
Learn a new ranchera. I've been telling you this.
Well, I've been over the holiday break the last 2 months.
Good.
All I've been doing is listening to YouTube videos of like voice techniques and then learning lyrics. That's all I've been doing. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to sing anything. I'm just saying I've been learning it.
Oh my god.